Hello, my name is Sheila Kemper-Dietrich, the founder and CEO of Livliga. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the beautiful and practical world of Livliga. Livliga is an artist-designed suite of dinnerware that has very specific elements integrated into each piece to help guide you to put the right amount of food in the right proportions on your plate, to easily right-size your meals as part of a healthy lifestyle. In this supersized world we live in, we're served huge portions on huge plates that continue to get bigger and bigger. It's not hard to understand why we're losing the battle with our weight and our health. So, how do we tip the scales to our advantage? It's simple. We need to right-size what we eat, which starts with right-sizing the dishware we use for every meal. You remember the phrase, "Your eyes are bigger than your stomach"? Well, it's true. Turns out we take our cues about eating from our eyes, not our stomach. So, if we're served a huge portion on a big plate, we'll most likely finish it because it's our eyes, not our stomach, that tells us when we're done eating. If the plate still has food on it, our eyes are telling our stomach we are not done. Why are we geared to eat everything on our plates? It goes back to the days of being hunters and gatherers. Our stomachs were developed to be able to handle gorging, to tide us over in the times when food was scarce. The challenge for us today is that we live in a world where food is plentiful, yet we eat every meal as if it were our last. So, how do we overcome this? If we right-size our servings, we can still eat everything on our plate, giving us that important visual cue that tells us we have had enough to eat. We then feel satisfied at the end of a right-sized, not supersized meal. Here is how it works. Each piece of our dishware has been sized so that the appropriate amount of food looks plentiful on the plate. We know that if it doesn't look plentiful, we feel cheated and deprived. By right-sizing the plates, we're setting the stage for success. The designs and proportion of the rim to the well of the plate also support our understanding of suggested serving sizes. Next, notice the icons on the plate. Each of these represents a food group: vegetable or fruit, carbohydrate or grain, protein, and a dollop for condiments and sauces. This is a reminder of what makes a balanced meal. Our bodies feel much more nourished and satisfied when we eat a variety of healthy foods. Vegetable servings in a meal should be, for instance, about twice that of the carbohydrate, and meat is somewhere in between. Specifically, the icons on a Livliga dinner plate follow serving sizes for each food group, which has been established by the USDA and are used in the recipes that we prepare at home. 1 cup for vegetables or fruit. Then we have a 3/4 cup and 1/2 cup for our carbohydrate or grains, depending on the recipe and your specific needs, which could be about how old you are, your activity level, or your gender, which all influence how much we should be eating on a daily basis. 2 tablespoons, which is an 1/8 cup, and the standard serving size for our condiments and our dressings. The protein icon, as you can see, is shaped differently to remind us that we measure protein by weight, not by cup. It's a placeholder for anywhere between 2 and 6 ounces of protein, from tofu to beef tenderloin. The salad plate has fewer icons on it because it reflects the foods you're most likely to serve on this size plate. It's great for side salads, snacks, and desserts. As you can see, there are many different ways to use the dishware, and not each meal is going to fit perfectly into each icon. That's okay. Remember, this is a guide and can be used differently depending on your menu. The beautiful design on the inside of the mug shows you 8 ounces, which is the standard serving size for beverages. The bowl has 2 lovely designs to indicate both a cup, most typically used for your morning oatmeal or cereal, and a 1.5 cup for things like stews and soups. These measurements also work great for things like fruit or yogurt. The Livliga dinnerware is your beautiful and practical tool that provides the solution to right-sizing your eating. It's also dishwasher and microwave safe, not to mention made of porcelain, which is fortunately a sustainable material. Isn't it time you had something in your home that you loved using all the time and for all the right reasons? Enjoy and live vibrant.